Quick stream of the $100,000 weekend multi-flight right here at PBKC 1111 North Congress Avenue here in West Palm Beach. My name is Mike Jameson, and I'm here with my esteemed colleague, Mr. Adam Schoenfeld.
Hello, Mike.
That's me and Adam.
How you doing?
I'm doing very well, Adam. This is going to be a very exciting tournament. We're down to the top 8 right now, and Adam is going to call the action for you.
So that is Diane in seat 1. This is the first hand of the final table. She started out with a very strong holding, pocket jacks. She raised and took it. The blinds and antes, I think they're 60,000, 120, and there's a 160,000.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Big blind ante.
Yeah, Diane is from Boynton Beach. She enjoys poker and comedy. She's a product manager. Favorite quote is, "Don't give up." That is Diane. And seat number 1, Diane Link from Boynton Beach.
Alexander, seat 3. He's starting with about 2.5 million. And he just lets King Jack go. Steve, he's a local player here. Looks like pretty much anyone can. Diane's in the big blind with ace-9 suited. She might get a little stubborn. So Stephen B has made a 375. Diane calls from the big blind. The structure is pretty top-loaded, Mike. So first prize is around 27,000. And what does 8th place get?
8th place is going to walk away with $3,251.
Diane has the nut flush draw.
I want to congratulate George Varga. Ended up finishing 9th in this, walking away with $2,587. George Varga and Jupiter played very well, but didn't make it to our final 8.
So it looked like Diane checked, and now Steven has taken a shot at it, and he's got nothing but ace high. He does have the 8 of diamonds. She's playing it slow. She's just calling. I wonder if Steven's going to fire another barrel. The graphic shows that Aaron, the small blind, is still in with deuce tray, which would be a straight, but he's not in. He mucked. It just hasn't been registered.
Okay.
Check, check. Okay, Diane's got the nuts. And, oh, Steven's got a straight. This is going to be trouble for him. He calls. He had a straight. It looks like she bet. The yellows are 25. Did she bet? One of our issues, Mike, is that we're just getting going with the streaming operation, so we don't have exact bet sizes and stack sizes. We'll have that in future streams.
Yes, we will. And I also want to remind everybody, this stream is for mature audiences, 18 and older.
So I don't know if I count as mature, but I am older than 18. Diane started with about 2 million. The average stack size is about 1.8 million. Steve, he had about 2.3 million. So that was a battle of 2 of the larger stacks.
And seat number 2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and seat number 2 is Ramender Singh. He's from Delray Beach. They call him the Raminator. His hobbies are poker. He's a management consultant.
Do you think they really call him the Raminator?
Destroying the top line.
Whatever you just adjusted, I can't hear Mike anymore.
Again, this is the final table right here. $100,000 guaranteed weekend multi-flight right here at PBKC. There were 4 flights, 2 on Friday and 2 on Saturday.
Trayvon, who I think is the chip leader, came in with a raise to 475, and Ramender holding nothing, mucked.
In the chat room right now, Nancy Birnbaum, 26, says, "Diane, good luck, girl, and I love to poker. Good stream, guys. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it."
So Steve, wearing the the black and white Neff hat, is the short stack with about 800,000. So he's under intense pressure to do something. He's got to double up, triple up, or he'll get blinded out. And right here, he wakes up with ace queen of diamonds, so strong hand.
Steve's a great player. He's a local player, plays in many, many of our tournaments. He's from right here in West Palm Beach. Loves the NBA. He's an auto mechanic.
And he moved it all in. Oh, and Stephen B in seat 6 also has ace queen. They have the same hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Steve with 2 E's, actually 3 E's, has diamonds. Stephen B, ace of clubs, queen of hearts. Oh. All right, chop it up. Steve was fortunate to have a hand as strong as ace queen of diamonds. He can't wait around for a hand that strong.
No.
He'll be shoving lighter than that.
I was literally like wanting to lose yesterday.
Browgal says, who's that good-looking guy in seat number 7?
Who is it?
Seat number 7. Who's she talking about? Is she talking about Michael C? That's who she's talking about.
No, I played really, actually really.
He has a haircut just like mine, but I don't have that wonderful beard that he has. That's Michael. He's from Queens, New York. Loves poker and baseball. Is a vet tech.
I'm from Queens, New York. I love poker and baseball, and I'm also a vet tech.
Oh my God!
All right, I'm not a vet tech. Ramender in C2, the management consultant, and he has a very CEO air about him. He's had a tournament score for 200,000 before, which is the highest amongst our competitors. And Ramender moves it in with ace-8 of diamonds from the button.
The Raminator.
So Alexander in the small blind, he has a ace-10. It's a strong hand, but I don't know if he wants to risk all his chips against another big stack with ace-10 at this point. If you bust now, it's only 3,200.
Yeah, 8th place, 3,251, 3,251.
And first prize is 27,000.
Yeah.
He probably, even though he had the better hand, discretion is the better part of valor. Sometimes in a tournament, at a final table, given ICM considerations, better to play defense.
For sure. I want to remind everybody you're watching the live stream on Twitch TV from right here at PBKC Poker, 1111 North Congress Avenue, here in West Palm Beach. The dealer tonight, right now, is Patrick Tiller. He's from Atlanta. His hobbies include watching the Eagles lose. I think that was for Noah Carbone.
Diane, this is your second strong pocket pair in maybe a round and a half.
Raised to 700,000.
She makes it 700,000. Fairly large raise size, about 4x the big blind. Or 5x the big blind. Quite large by modern standards. I wish I had a view of a tournament clock, but I don't have one.
There's going to be some point in this that our producer will show us the tournament clock. Again, this is the maiden voyage right here at PBKC. I'd like to thank everybody that's here watching live with us on Twitch. Bar Poker Open is here. Thanks. Looks great. Thanks. Appreciate that.
So short stack Steve is on the button. It'll be interesting to see if he does anything if it gets all the way over to him.
I like that name for him. Short Stack Steve. I like that.
Oh, Ramender just moves it all in. Raminder's not playing subtle poker. He's moving it all. It's all in or nothing for him, even though he has started with over 2 million chips.
That's the Raminator. That is Ramender Singh. He's our CEO.
When they were asking players to not use their phones unnecessarily, Ramender was worried because he doesn't want to lose out on a $200,000 or $300,000 deal in a $27,000 first prize tournament. So he's not fooling around.
No, he's not. He's won a, like you said before, his largest poker score is $200,000. So the Raminator knows what he's doing, that's for sure. In seat 3, we have Alexander Perez. He is from Miami, Florida, likes poker, shooting pool, and more poker. His biggest score, $4,500. He is in seat number 4 right now. Actually, seat number 3, that's where Alex is.
All right, so Trayvon raised, Stephen B. We have a king-jack against an ace-queen is what it boils down to.
Even Pat Tiller's getting a shout out on our live Twitch stream here. Get in the chat, talk to us. Watching the chat right now. And Blake's on there. Shout out to our PBKC dealer, Patrick. Thanks, Ann. Ann is a great employee right here at PBKC.
So Trayvon raised from the button, and Steve B has moved in on him. Is that Steve B?
That's Steve B, yeah.
Is this 3 ways?
King and Jack or something.
Oh, yeah, so Trayvon got out,
Yeah, put 2 cards up.
Yeah.
and Stephen B is
When he went all in on it, it's like, I
going to be around 40%.
don't like it.
Once they take Trayvon's hands out.
At least he's
Oh, it's 3 ways.
3 ways.
I don't know how ace-8's still in there. Well, Michael C's going to win the whole pot. Full house for Michael C.
Yeah.
Wow, Trayvon was the chip leader coming in, and I wish I had the exact bet sizing. I don't know how he got that all in there with ace-8.
GT Jack says, let's go Slum Donkey Ramender Singh. PBKC main event champ. Wow. Man, the Raminator. He's had a lot of big wins right here at PBKC. Jimmy Sommerfeld. Jimmy and the crew from Poker Executives put on some fantastic tournaments. He's asking about you.
Oh, yeah?
He says, does Adam S. still play some poker? He's asking for you.
Quite a bit. Cash games locally. So Stephen B is out. And Michael C is tripled through.
Wow.
And Trayvon is taking a hit. Things starting to change quickly.
Yeah, Stephen B, that's Stephen Bennett. He actually, he's had a really good poker weekend. He actually won the $50K guarantee on Friday. That was event number 1 of the Palm Beach Summer Classic. Steve Bennett, he actually won event number 1. So finishing in what he finished? 8th place today with a nice 3,251. He's having a pretty good poker weekend, Steve Bennett.
Ramender is bringing it. I don't see anyone else calling him. So what happened there was in the big confrontation hand, Mike, Trayvon won a side pot against Stephen B, who's now departed. Ramender is not a student of the current bet sizing thinking.
No.
He just goes all in whenever he has a hand.
Exactly. That's the CEO. That is the Raminator.
He's got a serious look about him.
He does.
Now again, Steve with 3 E's. He's got to make something happen.
Short stack, Steve.
Yes. Good. I like that.
Yeah.
So Aaron just moved in from the small blind with 8 high, but he was banking on Diane not having something worth defending, and he was right.
That's Aaron Kay out of Wellington. Loves poker, college football, and golf. He is a poker pro. His biggest score was 52 grand.
Aaron Kay's a pro?
Yeah, he calls himself a pro.
Wellington, that's way out west, isn't it?
That's out west. That's horse country.
Do you have to stop overnight if you're going to travel out to Wellington? Can you make it in one day?
You can make it. You can make it in a couple hours. Yeah.
All right. Oh, Ramender. Let's guess what Raminder's going to do. He's got ace king, and then Steve with 3 E's will certainly be all in on this hand with his pocket tens.
All in.
Raminder's going to defend, and it's going to be the race, tens against ace king. Snap call. They call this the classic confrontation.
Yep.
So Steve's in for his tournament life.
All in for roughly 550.
Comes short stack, Steve.
What does seventh pay if Steve is so unfortunate as to not survive this?
Seventh, not bad. 4,143.
I know he'd much prefer one of the. Oh, that's bad for Steve. So Raminder's going to eliminate Steve.
Congratulations,
Way out.
Steve Smith, finishing 7th place. He's our auto mechanic from West Palm Beach. Walking away with 4,143. Congrats, Steve.
I play poker with Steve. I didn't know he was a mechanic. I thought he was a poker pro. And if I'd known he was a mechanic, I could have gone to him for cheap breaks or something.
Well, see, now you know.
We're here for only 10 minutes.
That's true. That's true.
Right now, one round costs about 400,000 between the blinds and antes. So even though the stacks look large on an absolute basis,
Yeah.
no one has a hugely comfortable stack to just sit back.
Felt like it took forever to get from 9 players to 8. Now we're down to 6.
I think even though this is one of our inaugural streams and not that many people knew about it, players wanted to make the streaming final table.
Of course, yeah. It's a big deal to a lot of guys, for sure. This is going to be a normal thing and something we're going to do on a regular basis, streaming these final tables. We're also going to stream some cash games during the week here. The best way to do it is to follow us, like us right here on Twitch. Of course, if you're not already follow us on social media, follow us at PB Kennel Club on Facebook, Instagram, also on Twitter, and we also have a poker page on Twitter, PBKC Poker.
So again, I don't think that 9-4 is still in. It's Michael C. with ace-king against Alexander with queen-jack, and Michael C. just bets on the ace-high flop and takes it. I really look forward to, and I'm sure this will be very soon, when we have the fully enabled bet size,
Oh, for
stack
sure.
size, because that would be slightly more entertaining on the poker side.
Right now you're listening to me, Mike Jameson, and Adam Schoenfeld hosted our first live stream for the $100,000 weekend multi-flight here in the Palm Beach Summer Classic at PBKC.
So far, the final table, the story's been Ramender just moving it in and taking down 3 pots. And we've already had 2 eliminations. Steve Smith, the short stack, is out. And Mike went out in an interesting 3-way confrontation.
Would you say that the Raminator is an aggressive player?
Oh, yes.
450.
He's posturing that he's considering calling a raise with 6 deuce. I like that.
Yeah.
So Aaron K is the poker pro, Mike?
Aaron Kay is the poker pro, yep.
So he's opened with ace-6, and now Trayvon in the big blind. We saw him willing to get involved with ace-8 earlier. He's all in.
Got some other tournaments ending here tonight here at PBKC. Palm Beach Summer Classic is in town until June the 13th. Jimmy Sommerfeld and the crew from Poker Executives doing a great job here at PBKC.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Sure.
That's an important lesson that we learned there.
Okay.
When two people have the same stack, I mean the same hand, they both had ace-6, the more aggressive player, whoever wants it more, wins the hand.
Okay.
And also it has to do with position.
All right, 1 in 200,000 blind.
Travano was able to make the re-raise that Aaron couldn't call. Blinds are now 100 and 200, so I know that. And then the big blind ante is probably 200 as well. So 500,000 in the middle. And now Aaron's next hand, he had to lay that one down. Now he's all in with an ace. Ace deuce suited. And Michael C. All right, we lost. You know, there are too many Michaels, Stevens.
Yeah. Michael, growing up with Michael, there's too many Michaels. There really are.
Do you think it would be wrong if in the future we require one unique name?
Exactly.
So the larger stacked Michael would be called Michael.
Exactly.
And then the other guy has to take up a new name.
I love it.
So yeah, Michael's got pocket threes, and he would be way out ahead of Aaron K's shove, but it's really hard to call with threes here, and he doesn't.
Nice double up.
A lot of people in our stream chat right here on Twitch. Shoe Ant says, Adam is fantastic. I agree. Trigonometry said, Adam's great commentating. I totally agree with that. And King 9 Offsuit said, dude, he had an ace-6.
You know, when you have pocket threes and you're facing a large bet, it's almost impossible to be up against anything but 2 overcards, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was up against 1 overcard, but he couldn't have known that. All right, Diane, we've seen her. She plays her strong hands strongly, but I like that she's making
450,000.
she's making a smaller raise size, so that shows a little more finesse than we've seen from some of the other players so far. That shows that she's willing to play a hand. It's not just all in or nothing. Poker Pro Aaron K. This is interesting. So apparently the other players think that Diane is a little tighter than we see she is, because they were asking her if it was aces or kings, because she made a cutesy in their eyes little raise.
That's why it's 2-2, right? I really thought somebody would call because I didn't bet as much as I had done before.
That is Diane Link of Boynton Beach.
I think she's telling the truth there. She's letting them know what she's thinking, which is interesting.
Again, you're watching the live stream of our $100,000 weekend multi-flight right here at PBKC. We're in the midst of the Palm Beach Summer Classic.
So what is the next spot pay, Mike?
Next spot, we're looking at 6th place is going to end up paying $5,357. So not bad.
And then how about the next spot after that?
4th place to walk away with $9,000, or actually 5th place, $7,021.
Okay, so now we're getting to the point where the pay jumps become a little more significant, and the strategy as it relates to ICM, Mike, it's called independent chip model, and it just means the strategy related to the ladder jumps in the tournament becomes a little more interesting. Well, I think we know what Raminder's going to do when it comes to him.
Yep.
Ace-king suited. Someone is all in.
Yeah, somebody just went all in.
And Ramender calls. So that was Alex P., and he's in bad shape.
Alex Perez of Miami.
A lot of things in poker are 30%, and that's roughly what Alexander is. He got it in bad, but he's dominated with his king. But he hits the 8 right there. He's going to double up. Let's see how that affects Ramender. So that's a beat. And Alexander had 1.375 million, so that's a significant hit.
Run down the players we still have left. Diane Link. She's in seat 1. We have the Ramender, that is Ramender Singh. Alexander Perez, who just won that hand. Wearing the black hat, that is Trevin Hansen. With the beard is Michael C. And last but not least, our poker pro, Aaron K.
I hope that I'm pronouncing names right. I was saying Trevon, you say Trevin. We don't know which it is because we're doing this on the fly, Mike.
I always said when I was announcing the Greyhounds for 20 years that if they don't tell me I'm saying it wrong, then whatever I'm saying is right.
And I'm going to make a note to find out the correct pronunciations next time before
Exactly.
the table starts. So finding out after is probably not that good.
Yeah.
All right, we're living and learning.
Drunk
Okay.
Dog 58 says all you guys are doing awesome, that he helped set up this system, and that we're rocking it. So thanks a lot to Drunk Dog 58.
All right, Michael C's got a very real hand this time, pocket kings. And unluckily for him, no one has anything to play with him. That's one of the hidden aspects of luck in poker, Mike.
Okay.
Having a big hand, you need someone to have a second best hand. Instead, he's going to pick up the blinds and antes, which is not insignificant at this stage. But he would have liked to pick up a little more than that.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm getting an idea of the personalities of the players. Trayvon hasn't said anything yet.
Yeah.
He's pretty intimidating. He's got the all-black attire. He's got the earbud. I'd stay away from him.
Okay.
Ramender, his play is very intimidating. This is pretty... It's a Spartan final table. They're stoic.
Yeah, very.
What word am I looking for, Mike? Stoic.
Stoic. I like that. We still have Patrick Tiller dealing for us. He was telling us before the this live stream started, he's dealt some $1 million guarantees and some huge tournaments before.
I believe Surrender is taking advantage of the button and just moved in with 10-6.
What did you have? Huh? You have kicker problems.
I have these too.
I may have it, I may not have it, but you have kicker problems. I'm talking about your hand.
My early favorite is Ramender. He's
like-
got a lot of personality. He likes to move it in. I like Ramender.
You like the Ramender, okay.
He's got the catchy nickname. I'm normally not a big nickname fan, but that one, I don't know, I like it.
Yeah, nobody else really put nicknames on here except the Ramender. So, like we said, we don't know if he made that nickname himself, but the Ramender is doing very well so far tonight.
So from the cutoff, Raminder's all in again. Someone's going to make a stand at some point against Ramender. They're going to get tired of this. He, in fact, has a pair.
One of the things people might like about this live stream that some others don't offer is the fact that you can hear the players. And we want you to hear the players. We want you to hear the conversations.
Very possible. With my hand, it's very possible. No, I really had a legit pair. I think I had 2 black cards. He has to laugh. He's winning races against me, King 8 to Ace King. He has to laugh, right, buddy?
I think we have a new star in the making. I want Ramender. I want a reality show. I want to know about the $300,000 deals he's doing on a Sunday night.
Yep.
And Raminder's got the real hand this time. Someone's going to get sick of him and make a stand.
They're going to have to.
See, at this point, with a real hand like Jack's, if Ramender had considered a normal raise size instead of all in, someone might try and move over him. He's not giving them that room to hang themselves. Oh, no.
No jacks.
Aaron called
Nothing I can do.
all in with an 8
Race
tray.
again. I'm racing again. Let's go.
He's racing his Jacks against an 8 tray. He's almost 9-1 favorite.
Wow.
And it's over.
Yeah, buddy.
It's over. It's all over. Aaron K. out. Ramender on the rampage.
Congratulations to Aaron K. from Wellington. Let's see, what is he walking away with? 5,357. Congrats, Aaron K. 5,357 for 6th place, and now we're down to the top 5.
So, Mike, why don't you, is it okay if I call you Mike, or do you prefer Michael?
Mike is fine.
Mike, do us a favor and run down from 1st to 5th the prizes again, because I think this is important.
It is. First place is going to pay you $27,866. Second place, $17,227. Third spot, $12,590. Fourth place, $9,335. And fifth place is walking away with $7,021.
Now, am I correct that this was a $300 buy-in?
Yes.
So, first prize is pretty good on a $300 buy-in.
Oh, it's great.
And we're getting to the top 3 spots are all highly desirable.
Yep. No, actually, it was only a $240 buy-in.
Even better, we pass the savings on to you.
Yep.
So now, the more shorthanded we become, the more the ranges, the hands that players are willing to play, should open up.
And we have a new dealer now. Dealer now is Jesse Jordan. Jesse Jordan is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His nickname is Jordan. He loves to play video games.
They're discussing why Aaron would call it all in with an 8 tray, and I really think he probably would have been better off waiting for even just one more hand to hope he comes up with something better than 8 high. I guess he was thinking that Ramender had been opening so aggressively that he just hoping that he had 2 unique cards that weren't dominated by an overpair, but that's not what he got. All right, there's Ramender's in the small blind, Alexander's in the big blind, and Diane's on the button with Queen 9. Oh, Michael C., he's going to open with 7s.
Yeah.
And he makes it 6-25. Ramender's not only a CEO in the real world, he's now bossing the table, telling the dealer to color up.
Yes. The Raminator is always a CEO.
I get the feeling that whatever Ramender says goes.
GT Jack is asking, what are the chip color denominations?
You know what? I was remiss in not explaining that earlier. The pinks are 500,000, excuse me. Pinks are 100,000, yellows are 25,000, and the reds are 5,000. So we have the hundreds, the 25s, and the 5s. The hundreds are the biggest.
Yeah. See, even I knew that. Thanks.
That's because I majored in probability and statistics. That's how I'm able to put that together.
We run down who we have left. Diane Link, Ramender Singh, Alexander Perez, Trevin Hansen, and also Michael C. That is your top 5.
So Alexander is getting short stacked, and we may have a call here. Trayvon's got King Jack.
Trayvon was the chip leader as we started the top 8.
And we saw him willing to mix it up earlier with ace 8, and now he has ace 9, and this time he thinks better of it. I don't like calling all-ins. I don't mind making all-ins, but it's difficult to call them if the person has a stack that can dent you. Diane's necklace, quite striking.
It is. Is that a starfish she's got on
I
there?
think so.
I like that. That's wonderful.
Ramender is now put in a standard raise. I wonder if the other players will sense that that's weakness or strength. We see that he doesn't have the strongest hand now. and he's going to get at least one player to play with him.
How many yellow stacks you have? How many 5? 4. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At ace 9. Suited. At ace 9.
So Michael's got pocket threes. Raminder's got 2 overcards to the board and a gut shot, straight draw. So
Again, this show is for mature audiences, 18 and up.
oh, I didn't even hear what they said. So Steven just open moves all in, and I think Raminder's going to be we don't see the stats, but I think with the 2 overcards and the straight draw, he might be a favorite. Oh, it was a gut shot straight draw, so he wouldn't be a favorite, but he wasn't as far behind as he might have been. So that's called the stop and go. Michael C. called the raise pre-flop, and then just open moved in post-flop, and Ramender let it go.
What player at this table plays most like you?
1 minute, Michael. So yeah, on reconsideration, Ramender was about 40%.
Okay.
I don't think any of them play like me.
No.
Let's leave it at that. All right. Michael C's got a real hand. Alex is getting a little short. This could be trouble for him. Whoa, he lets it go. Oh, Ramender has made it.
All right, I believe you.
All right, so I didn't quite follow what was going on there, which you'll see is not an uncommon occurrence. Ramender put out a less than all-in raise, and Michael C made it 2.2 million with aces and took it.
I didn't have much.
Ramender's mixing it up with the 7-deuce offsuit.
That hand I had to raise. Let's put it this way.
I don't just think that Ramender is my favorite person at this table.
Huh?
I think he might be my favorite person in the world.
Honestly, I think you guys should hang out after this table's done. Again, you're watching the final table live stream of the $100,000 multi-day weekend flight here at PBKC live on Twitch TV.
Diane, you know, they alluded to the fact that they thought Diane was tight, meaning she plays strong starting hands, and she has only raised and played her pairs. As the tournament goes on and the blinds get higher, she's going to have to depart from that strategy, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not critiquing her, by the way. I
No.
think she's done fine so far.
Yeah, you
I
might
guess
have.
I am critiquing.
in the
I think she's
screen-
done fine.
No, I
fine
think
so
she's
far.
done great,
I'm
yeah.
not criticizing, but I am critiquing.
Yeah. A little bit earlier, you saw Kevin, who's our floor, come in and he was talking to Jesse about mucking the cards.
You know, that's an underrated skill these days, the muck.
The muck.
No, especially on these RFID tables.
Yep.
We need to have the graphics correct, and that involves the dealer putting the cards over the reader. It's technical.
BG Collectibles said, looks amazing. Excited to see more games and final tables. Thanks for checking in, BG.
So you notice that we're not getting much, if any, post-flop
I
play.
said the F
Yeah.
word. Is that a penalty? One row penalty?
Disqualification.
To the other one, all the other
The people in the booth heard. Now they gotta send him the message. Hey, this guy cursed me.
They're talking about cursing right now. And like I said before, this is an adult show, 18 and over.
I don't think that can be enforced, but good. All right, so let's see if Diane plays this. She's got 8-6 offsuit. She's in the hijack, and she does, in fact, raise. Looks about 800. Raminder's got a real hand. He probably thinks he could bully Diane off this because she plays so tight, they think. I once had a player at a final table that I thought played tight, so I tried to bully him, and I moved all in with King 3,
Okay.
and he was playing tight. He had kings.
Wow.
But that move didn't work. So when you think you can bully someone, you might be able to until they have a real hand.
Yep.
Ramender let it go, which is interesting.
Big ace.
And she again tells the truth. Weak ace.
Honest Diane Link from Boynton Beach.
The right side of the table, from the dealer's perspective, they're quiet. They're not talking too much. The left side, a little more chatty. I'd like more table talk. I'm going to go in there and tell them I
Yeah.
want more table talk, and I want it now.
Our cash game tables, which we're going to play throughout the week, maybe is on like Wednesdays and Fridays. You know, you're going to get the alert if you follow us right here on Twitch. But those cash game tables, there's a lot of talk on those tables.
So Alexander P on the button, ace 10. Short-handed, that's a strong hand. And he just takes all the guesswork out and moves all in. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of intricate post-flop
No.
game theory optimal play. And a lot of that is just a function of the tournament structure. It's a shove fest is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I was looking for.
They say you can't use your
You guys
phone
should have the payouts.
or something. Yeah.
Alex is talking about the payouts. I can tell you
No,
right
but
now,
you guys
Alex.
Don't let anyone use the phone. You can't look at
Fifth
the
place
phone.
is
So how do we-
$7,021 if you're asking Alex.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
You got the paper there?
You know, Ramender has a point. It's important, it's vitally important to know the ladder jumps.
Funny guy.
It is
Funny guy.
very integral to the tournament strategy at this
It
point.
is, yeah. Yeah, when you're jumping from 7,000 to 9,000 to 12,000 to 17 to 27.
The ladder jumps are very significant.
Mike, Rami. Good to meet you, buddy.
Good to meet you, Rami.
The Raminator. Skillick says, that's a nice looking room. The seats look comfortable. Yes, they do. Thanks to Jamie, who is our tournament coordinator. Those are some of our seats that we've used in the past, and she actually put that the cover over them. They're actually extremely comfortable.
Upholstery is an overlooked facet of tournaments.
It is.
All right, I want to see how Diane handles this ace-king. Will she just make a standard raise, a small raise, or all of it? And she's in the small blind. She should get coy and do something to try to induce a move from Ramender.
So aggressive, huh?
Actually, that should be new too, guys.
Yeah, Drunk Dog 58 said tournament games are quieter, cash games are a bit more boisterous. Yes, if you you heard our Friday game, you know that is in fact true.
Throw you off that quickly, but it's so good.
The black hat, you're right now looking at
Trayvon.
Trevin Hansen. I think it's Trevin. It's Trevin or Trevon. He's from West Palm Beach. He loves soccer. His largest poker score is 40K, and his favorite quote, this is one of my favorites too, if you're not first, you're last. That's a Ricky Bobby.
Ah, I like to know where the references come from.
Yeah, that's the kind of movie, Talladega Nights, I'll watch whenever it comes on. I'll catch myself watching it.
So Michael C. opened from every position five-handed is steal position. So even though he's in early position, he's still in steal position.
Yeah. Buy, hold, sell says, is there a list for playing cash games on stream? Yeah, you could just ask the poker room, ask Noah, ask anybody in the poker room. And if you want to play on the live stream, we'll get you up here.
We'll probably get an email or text dedicated to that at some point.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, this is a very quiet table. Obviously, it's a big tournament. Winner's going to walk away with $27,866. Not a lot of talk other than from the Raminator in seat number 2.
I would love to see some post-flop play, but I'm not sure we're going to get that tonight. All right, blind versus blind. They have the same hand. Whoever wants it more, and Michael has to play cautiously.
The same hand. I
He's
think
got-
9, 4, 9, 6, 2, one of those.
He's got the short stack.
49 5.
Nancy says she's ready to play on the live stream. Put me in. We'd love to have you here, Nancy. No, a Skillex. This is the $100,000 guaranteed tournament. It was a $240 buy-in. There were 2 flights on Friday, 2 flights on Saturday, and we're now down to the top 5.
So Alex has the button, Trayvon small blind, Michael big blind, and the Raminator with ace-8, bringing it in from the hijack.
You are now a Raminator fan.
There's something about him.
If you hear a lot of talk in the background, we're actually finishing a couple of our tournaments from today. This morning we had a great charity tournament, the full battle rattle. We also had a ladies tournament this morning too.
It's trying your kind of bet with this hand. You're at 650, right?
Are we going to get a flop here, Michael? It looks like we're going to. So Raminder's on the button with ace-8, and Trayvon has jack-9 suited in the blind, and Trayvon's flopped top pair. He's supposed to check here. Check and let Ramender keep firing. Nice. Now let's see if Ramender takes the bait. No, he checks behind. I'm getting my wish for a post-flop hand.
You are. This is happening right now.
So on the graphic, you see that although you would think that Ramender has 3 outs, the 3 aces, the ace of hearts we saw was folded.
Okay.
So there are 2 remaining outs.
You have like 2 million.
The CEO, the Raminator.
I don't think he's just posturing. I think he's really considering whether to make a move here. The tension is thick, Michael.
It is. It really is. You can hear every single thing that's going on in the other tournaments right now because it's so silent at the table. You can cut this tension with a knife.
So the flop went check, check. Ramender is taking quite a bit of time. Does he think that?
Sorry, guys, I'm seriously thinking about this.
Yeah, just like I said, Mike. He's wondering if Trayvon is just trying to pick it up, but in reality, Trayvon has a stranglehold on it.
Is there a shot clock here?
If any player can call a clock, but other than that, we might be here all night. Yeah, he's going to let it go.
Yeah.
But he treated us to a 5-minute think. I got the post-flop hand I wanted.
Now they're on a 15-minute break. That was Kevin, who was our floor tonight. Again, the dealer right there was Jesse Jordan. When Josh Alderman, our producer, describing Jesse Jordan, he says, tall kid, facial hair.
He doesn't have facial hair.
Well, if you look closely, there is some budding facial hair.
All right, all right. So,
I was seriously thinking.
what happens on break, Mike?
Return, yeah.
They're taking, looks like Kevin said, they're going to take 15 minutes.
And what do we do?
We're just going to sit here and talk the whole time.
All right.
We're going to talk about what's going on, talking about the weather, look at our website right here, pbkennelclub.com. This is the website to go to find out everything going on here at PBKC. You see a picture right there. That is Juan Yu Laurent, our wonderful executive chef in the Paddock Restaurant, an award-winning chef. If you want to know about what's going on in the poker room, you come up here and you click on poker. Those 3 girls right there, they're here all the time. I see them here every single day. That bad beat jackpot almost at $330,000. Of course, the huge high hands. It's going to give you the upcoming events, including the Palm Beach Summer Classic. You're still hearing everything going on at the table right now. It's also going to give you all the structure sheets, the results of the tournament, and everything you need to know about the Palm Beach Summer Classic. That's right here on our website at pbkennelclub.com, so check it out sometime. You can also sign up to get alerts on our website too, but again, that website to find out all the information about what's going on here in the poker room is at pbkennelclub.com. That's how to join our VIP club. And now we're going back to the table stream. That is the clock right now. They're on a 15-minute break. We got about a little more than 12 minutes left. And looking at the live stream chat, Nancy said, when are you going to give us an idea of what the chip stacks are? And that is going to come soon. Nancy, we're adding a system. We're going to streamline that, as Noah mentioned in the chat room. And we promise we'll have those chip counts up in the next few contests we have here. Again, we're going to play some cash games during the week, maybe on, say, Wednesdays and Fridays. We're going to do some final tables. Obviously, next weekend is the big one here at PBKC in the Summer Classic. That is the $200,000 guaranteed championship event. So we will definitely be live streaming that table right here on the PBKC Twitch TV page that you're watching.
You know, Mike, I wasn't told that we would have to fill on breaks.
No.
And you don't have a man like Adam Schoenfeld
No, you
come
don't.
to a town and fill on breaks. All right, I'm just kidding. I don't really like to see photos of myself.
That's something that our fearless leader, the poker room director and assistant general manager Noah, came up with. He searched for your name. He's trying to find your avatar, couldn't find it. This is a picture he used of you, and that's a picture of me too.
All right, Mike, let's cut the nonsense. I want to talk a little bit about the structure. So coming up on the next level, the small blind's 100,000, the big blind's 250,000, and there's a 250,000 big blind ante. So using my math skills, that adds up to 600,000. The average chip stack is just over 3 million.
Wow.
So the M, as Dan Harrington calls it,
Okay.
or number of rounds the average player could play, could go blinding off and not play a hand, is 5.5.
Okay.
So that is pretty much an action number.
Yeah.
They can't just sit there. They're going to have to do things. And I'm going to do my best to try to eyeball the stacks and give an estimate. If I didn't have to fill here, I'd run in and count them.
Of course.
But, you know,
We are on a 15-minute delay. I have to remind everybody, we are on a 15-minute delay. EVB Bizzle says, great job, Noah and team. Of course, Noah takes a lot of the praise here. He is the mastermind behind this. He came to me a long time ago and said this is in the future here, and this is what he wanted to do. And now it's finally come to fruition. This is our first stream right here on Twitch TV. We're very happy to have an awesome table.
Mike, I don't think we need to suck up to the
No,
executives.
let's not talk
here at
about
the Kennel
Noah
Club.
anymore. Enough about Noah. Let's talk about what's going on here.
Can we just cut the bullshit?
See, and as I told everyone
Adults,
before, this
yes.
is all for adults. I mean, we're getting late at night. The kids should be in bed. This is for the adults, 18 and up. I'm Mike Jameson. I'm here with Adam Schoenfeld, and we're talking about the $100,000 guaranteed weekend multi-flight. We're down to the top 5 right now. They are Diane Link of Boynton Beach. Her hobbies include poker and comedy. She's a product manager. Favorite quote is, "Don't give up." The Raminator, Ramender Singh of Delray.
Let's go player by player, and I'm going to give you my thoughts.
Okay, let's talk about Diane. Go for it.
Solid. I'd like to see her take advantage of that solid image and start mixing it up. These guys are laying down to her. Keep raising. Wait till you get some resistance. And again, don't raise all in. Make the normal or even small raise sizes and pick up blinds and antes, which are quite significant at this point. Next,
Okay, next we're going to talk about the Raminator. I know that's one of your favorites, Ramender Singh from Delray Beach.
I think that Ramender Singh, if he wasn't a highly paid CEO, could be a professional poker player.
Wow.
And he could become a superstar in the new era of poker. I'd like to see him just keep doing what he's doing. Maybe not as much all in. I'd like to see him mix it up a little smaller raise sizing, and he's done that on a couple of hands. Next.
Next is Alexander Perez from Miami.
Alexander's been struggling. I wouldn't say struggling. He's been navigating with one of the shorter stacks, if not the short stack at this point. He's got to pick his spots, and he's been doing that well so far.
Our chip leader coming into the final 8 was Trevin Hansen of West Palm Beach.
All right, he's got the big arms, the muscles,
Yep.
the black shirt, the black hat, the intimidating look, the earbud. Just wait and pick your spots. He might have gotten a little exuberant with the ace-8 earlier on, but he did have the giant stack, and it didn't seem to hurt him that badly, and he won the side pot of that, I might point out.
He did.
So I like to see him wield his stack a little more.
Okay, and last but not least is our vet tech, hometown of Queens, New York, Michael C.
We haven't really heard that much from him. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, that's the truth.
But just remember, kings from Queens come kings. Leave it at that. I'm also from Queens, New York. All right, we filled half the break. I can't go any further. Am I supposed to do my song now?
Yeah, this is where we're going to sing. I told you we're going to do Elton John and Kiki D. Don't go breaking my heart.
I don't want to do that.
Okay. Any song choices?
No, I just was kidding about a song. Do we know how many people are viewing in the chat?
Right now in the chat we have quite a few. Let's see how many actual viewers we have. And again, thanks everybody for watching us right now. This is such a new thing for all of us here at PBKC. This is our first.
Any other executives or dealers you want to name check?
Yeah, exactly. You want to run down the whole poker room?
yeah. I mean, and you know what? I don't even blame you. You're a longtime employee of the Kennel Club.
Yeah.
And you know everyone. This is why I feel like it's important for me to not know people. So this way I can remain focused like a laser on the poker.
Yeah.
And I'm not beholden to the powers that be here at the PBKC.
There's right now 73.
I represent the viewer.
73 viewers right now. 73 viewers.
By the next stream, I demand we get 73,000.
73,000.
Or else I'm walking.
I agree. Adam Schoenfeld wants 73,000 viewers next time, or he's going to walk out on the broadcast. So let's make sure that happens for the big one next week. That's the $200,000 guaranteed. That is the main event here in the Palm Beach Summer Classic. The main event is next weekend. The Palm Beach Summer Classic is in town until next week. That is June the 13th. They've been playing since June the 2nd. This is the second big final table. The first one was won on Friday, the $50,000 guaranteed by Steve Bennett, who actually finished in the top 8 in this particular tournament. And right now we're down to the top 5. Look at that. The total prize pool, $142,436, 828 total players, and now we're down to 5.
Now, let's face it, those aren't really actual players. Those are entries.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, because there were re-entries.
Yes.
If you will. You know, I would love to play in that main event, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I might have to be here with you.
Exactly. Well, that's going to be really weird if you're broadcasting from on the table. Skyler, who is one of our poker dealers and a great guy, he's checking in. That is Skillex 033. Hey, Skyler, how you doing? Checking in with Vinny Poker, Nancy Birnbaum, EVB Bizzle, PBKC Poker. I believe that's Noah. Obviously, Nancy Birnbaum, GT Jack, Buy, Hold, Sell. So many great people in our chat tonight. BG Collectibles, I'm pretty sure that's Brian Gelrod, GT Jack. Also,
you've name dropped more people than I know in my entire life.
Exactly. That's what I do. That's what happens when you've been here at PBKC. I've worked here in this building at PBKC for 27 years, Adam.
I don't think I've worked 27 years ever.
and you work here 27 years, you get to know a few people. How do you like the fact that you can hear the players on the table? Is that something you like about this?
Oh, I love it. I wouldn't want to do this without the table talk, and then I'd have to talk the whole time.
Exactly, and it's so fun. We got some talk coming from the Raminator. in this particular tournament. If you really want to hear some talk, listen in with the cash games that we're going to play on days like Wednesday and Friday. We haven't come up with a definite schedule yet, but we're looking at Wednesday afternoons and Friday afternoons, and then what other final tables come up to do these live broadcasts right here on Twitch TV. Soon we'll also broadcast on YouTube and our Facebook page at PB Kennel Club. It's going great so far. Great work. Camaro said you got burned. GT Jack, yes, he is. The King Raminator
All right, hold
said
on.
Freddie the Bus.
I just want to be clear on something. When I play poker, I don't necessarily want to use my government ID.
Okay.
So I go by Camaro. That's my club name.
Oh, I forgot. I remember you saying that.
So that chatter is addressing me.
Okay.
When he says "Great work, Camaro."
Camaro, is that come from your love for Camaros, or?
No further questions. Now, just to be clear, we're just getting going with this stream. So today we don't have exact bet sizing. I have to eyeball that as best I can.
Okay.
And I don't do it very well. And we don't have exact stack sizes.
Yes.
This will all be remedied quickly in future streams.
Yeah. We have King 9 offsuit. By the way, this is Aaron. He said, when I called off with the 8-3, I only had one big blind behind. So that's great information.
And if I was casting aspersions, I apologize.
Yes.
Because I don't have the exact stack sizes.
Exactly.
In that case, full credit. Aaron, I don't blame you. You did
Yep.
what you had to do.
Yep. We're getting back to the table soon. We only have a couple minutes break left. The Raminator's back. He's already talking. There's Diane sitting there, as classy as always. Also at the table, you can see Alexander Perez of Miami. Trevin
Hold on.
Hansen.
Ramender he's again ordering the staff. This guy is a take charge kind of guy.
I feel like right now, he is the CEO at the table.
Yes. Maybe he wants to get into politics. Look, he's doing one of his $300,000 deals. Could you imagine if he closes on a $300,000 deal and wins $27,000
Oh,
here?
man. I'm telling you, what a night. What a night for the Raminator. Alexia Hansen said, go daddy. I'm guessing that is somebody related to Trevin Hansen, who's doing a fantastic job tonight. He actually came in as our chip leader in the top 8. Dietrich's checking in, too. Dietrich is one of our poker dealers here. You probably know him. He's also great with computers.
Dealers, to me, you might as well have robots.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm looking into some robotic dealers.
Oh, man. I don't know if Skyler and Dietrich want to hear about those robotic dealers. It looks like we're starting to get back to the action. Pat Tiller is back dealing for us right now. Pat Tiller actually is a player. He said when you asked for his largest poker score, he said he won a horse tourney in Biloxi.
Respect the rules, sir. Gotcha. Only a few seconds.
Oh, we're ready.
Oh, come on, let's go.
I was born ready, Mike. All right, so Diane is in the big blind, and it's approximately 600,000 chips per round in blinds and antes. So that's significant. I think Ramender should make them get the cards in the air right now.
Yeah.
He's
Tell.
showing admirable restraint.
Yeah, you can tell he's starting.
It's 1,250 or
Yeah, he's ready to get going. There's Trevin with the black hat and the black shirt. And you're seeing Michael C. He's the one with the awesome beard.
So again, it's $125,000 chip, 125,000 small blind, 250,000 big blind with 250,000 big blind ante. Average chip stack, just over 3 million.
Not hooked to your phone or anything.
So we should see some pretty good action, Mike.
Not a lot of action in the first go round here until you called it, and that's when we started seeing some fun things.
Trayvon can use his big stack and just make a raise here and probably take it. Yep, he's checking the clock. Checking the stack. Checking the clock. 650. Next hand. So, trying to get stack sizes, but I'm not good at eyeballing this.
Again, that's one thing we are working on. We're going to start getting the stacks in here, hopefully in the very near future.
So Diane has about 2.8 million. I'm looking at the small in stature stack of Alexander, and he's got aces. So he's got about a 20 stack of, so he's got about 2 million there. So he's not as short as I thought. Oh, Michael C. might call this.
Call. 2,050,000 is the over.
Yeah, Michael C. was unfortunate, five-handed to have pocket nines, and he called the raise from ace-ace. And looks like he'll have about just over 2 million if he loses this hand. So they'll switch positions, chip positions, effectively. Oh, a 9 right there. Right there.
Wow. Congratulations to Alexander Perez, who finished fifth. Fifth place for Alex Perez, $7,021. Again, congratulations to Alex, our fifth place finisher.
I mean, Alex has nothing to regret. He picked his spots very effectively.
He did.
And he just ran it. He had pocket aces, and he got drawn out upon. Nothing to do about that.
Yeah, it seems like he was fighting for his life, and feels like the past half an hour here. Ever since short stack Steve's been out, it's always been Alex.
So Michael C. now has got 4 million in pinks alone. 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Over 5.
All right.
Shout out to Caden
Oh, look.
and Alexia.
Raminder says all right, all in.
Okay.
He's got Jack 6 offsuit.
Wow.
Take turns. Turn by turn.
Till all of us have a hand at once, and then it'll be ugly. I see it happen all the time. Yeah.
So fourth place, how much is that, Michael?
Fourth place, we're looking at $9,335. A jump of $2,000.
And then what about from fourth to third?
Fourth to third, we go from 9 to 12,590.
Yeah, so the jump is significant.
Yeah.
You don't want to get reckless and
No.
go out for 9 when 12 is in the next spot, 17's in the spot after that,
Yep.
and 27 at the top.
Right now, we still have Diane, Ramender, Trevin, and Michael C. And it looks like Alexia and Caden are shouting out to their dad.
Raminder's all in from the button with ace-queen. Michael's not going to be able to do anything with 10-8 offsuit.
10 big blinds, man. Come on.
Raise and take
You
it.
guys want for free. No money. It cost you.
So Raminder's got, by his own reckoning, about 10 big blinds.
Information.
So now he's got about
Was that? You got, what
13
you got?
big blinds.
6? Yeah, 6.5.
Drunk Dog is here in the chat. He's the one who helped us set up the table, explaining how we're going to start to get the chip count soon. Again, we're down to Diane Link of Boynton Beach, Ramender Singh of Delray, Trevin Hansen of West Palm, and Michael C. of Queens, New York.
I would love to see a Queens New York champion.
Yeah.
All right, raise and take it.
Table getting aggressive, huh?
I mean, the nines are I can't fold.
Should with
Raminder's commenting that the table is getting aggressive when he's been
Oh, yes.
probably by far the most aggressive.
Oh, easily.
You know, unfortunately, I can hear the ambient music at the
Yeah.
table, and it sticks.
It
Perhaps
sticks.
the worst band of all time.
Oh, wow. I hope there's no Styx fans listening
There
right
are no
now.
Styx fans. All right, so
1.1
wow, Diane is showing some speed. Michael opened from the button, and Diane has moved in from the small blind with Jack 9. With her image, Ace 10 is a tough call.
2.125.
Maybe not.
Okay, so Michael called.
60-40.
Raminder's doing my job, his job. The guy's just the boss.
I'm sorry. I'm really in fear that Ramender's going to take my job.
Michael, so, oh my God.
Wow.
So that was quad aces. So we had
Wow.
Diane.
Hey, glad this end was
Man.
very good.
Diane pulled ahead on the flop, and then that's called suck and resuck.
Nice game.
Wow.
How sick is that, right?
So Michael made
Congratulations.
aces full of nines.
Wow.
On the turn, Diane had nines full of aces. And just to add insult to injury, quad aces from
She flop trips and he makes quads.
Congratulations.
I'm just going to sit back and let Raminder call the rest
Wow.
of the table. This guy's fantastic.
He is. He's amazing,
That's
isn't
a
he?
good like live stream hand, right, Mike? It's a good live stream hand.
He's really helping us. I'll be honest with you.
I bet you this guy is a highly successful CEO. I'm going to ask him for a job after this
I'm
is over.
gonna make sure he's in the tournament next week
Yeah.
too. I'll be honest with you. Congratulations to Diane Link.
All right, this is going to be important, Michael.
Okay, go for it.
Raminder's got kings. Michael C's got ace queen. Someone here is going to experience pain.
Okay, here we go.
2.5.
All in and a call.
All in and Ramender.
It's 2.5.
Something like that. Approximately, a little more, perhaps.
So Michael, just based on recent events, has got to be the chip leader. So Raminder is playing for his tournament life, and ace queen has pulled ahead. Now Raminder's gone.
Wow.
Lost another race.
Just like that.
The Raminator has left the building.
Good luck, guys.
Pay out.
I've got to say, Queens, New York is representing very strongly.
It is. Your boy from Queens. That's Michael. He actually, one of the things that Skyler was saying, who's one of our dealers, is Mike is a regular here and he's a great dude.
So, let's see. Trevon has, let's see, that's 1.5, 3.5, maybe about 3.8 million, and Michael probably has about 14 or 15 million, if I'm just remembering the chips in play correctly.
Trevin Hansen, Michael C. Trevin's from West Palm. His daughters are here watching. Michael C., a great guy who's a regular player here at PBKC. The trophy is right now between them. Alexis is checking in. Hey, Alexis, how you doing?
So, Trevin has enough. He's got about 20, just under 20 big blinds. Trevin does not have, he is the short stack, but he is not short stacked where he has to make any kind of suicide moves.
Difference between second and first place is $10,000. First place walks away with $27,866. Second place, $17,227. The Raminator walked out with $12,590. And in fourth place, Diane walked out with $9,335.
All it takes is a swing. That's a hey.
Yeah, Trevin only needs 2 or 3 swings of the axe and he could win this.
Yeah.
And Michael opts not to raise from the button. I'll be interested to see what level of aggression each of these players chooses to take at this point.
Obviously, Michael has a huge chip stack right now.
He's got probably 2.5 to 1, if I'm just,
Wow.
if my calculations are anywhere near correct.
Caden, sorry, Caden's his son. I messed that up. Alexia and Caden. Shout out to you guys. I hope your dad's doing great. He
This is pretty cool that
He's
they're-
made the
they're-
top 2.
They get to watch their dad.
That's great. It's almost 9:30 though. It's almost time to go to bed.
Well, we don't know how old they are.
Well, I mean, I'm just guessing. I mean, my kids are 6 and 8, and they better be in bed by
Right.
now.
All right, so Michael's got ace deuce on the button.
Freddie Ailes is checking in. Said nice run for Ramender and Diane. Also, Ekalb Snibber, a powerful stream here. Thanks a lot. Of course, follow us, and we love that you're checking in right here on Twitch TV, our first live stream for PBKC. Down to the top 2, Trevin Hansen and Michael C.
So, with the substantial big blind ante, that explains why we're seeing raises that are a little bit bigger than you'd normally see, because there's already a lot in the pot. So, instead of just raising 2x the big blind, that time we saw 4 times the big blind, just over 4 times the big blind from Michael, if the blinds are where I think they still are at 125, 250 with the 250 ante.
Yeah, you guys can stay up as long as you want. Watching Dad play right here on the live stream on Twitch.
So
Kate.
far, no one's defended from the big blind. You know, they always say that Queens is the breeding ground of champions.
Of champions.
That's right.
Is that a saying? Is it really a saying?
Of course, the New York Mets, your 1986 World Series champions, the greatest team in the history of Major League Baseball.
Okay. I remember that team. Keith Hernandez, Gary Carter,
Dwight Gooden.
Darryl Strawberry.
That's right. Lenny Dykstra, Kevin Mitchell,
Yep.
Tim Tuffle, Rafael Santana, Howard Johnson.
Wow. I miss Howard Johnson, that's for sure.
So who wants this? Looks like Michael does.
Ekalb Snibber says, can't believe that Jack 10 bluff. And Jimmy Summerfeld, he's wishing us the worst. He goes, I hope it's a 14-hour final table. Thanks a lot, Jimmy.
He doesn't know my hourly rate.
No. Oh, he's talking to Freddie. Ekalb Snibber was talking to Freddie. Freddie actually finished 10th, so congrats, Freddie. He said he bluffed him bad yesterday.
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't recall a Jack 10 bluff, and I
No.
was getting concerned that I'm missing things. Wow. Trevin open folded the button, and he was either wise or lucky to do so because Michael had ace 6.
We have not.
Mike, any ace at this point is a monster.
Wow, that's huge. We have 91 viewers right now.
I mean, let's face it, that's not true.
No.
That's just,
Yeah.
we're papering the house, as they say.
Like 90, I think it's closer to 91,000 if you ask
Yes.
me. But not bad for a live stream that we actually really didn't put out on social media.
I like the little soft focus we have there.
It's soft. It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, softer vibe. So here's how this is going to go. It's become apparent. The first time they both have real hands, like right here, the tournament could be over.
Okay. Trevin Hansen of West Palm Beach. He's the
Did you
gentleman.
hear? Did he say all in?
No. He's the gentleman wearing the black hat. And Michael C., he's the one with the awesome beard from Queens, New York.
I think he might have said all in. Because,
Did he really?
Well, Michael had Queen Jack, and if it's any kind of normal raise, I can't imagine he wouldn't have defended. So I think it might have been an all in and a fold.
The ante back and forth this whole time. I'm like, I just want to leave it here. Okay.
Talking, you just heard the voice of Noah Carbone. He is our fearless leader in the poker room, also one of our assistant general managers. That is not assistant to the regional manager. That is assistant general manager.
Right. All right, here's our first hand that we're going to see actually played. Michael well in the lead with his pair of 8s.
Would you call that one of your famous strangleholds?
No.
No.
Well,
not
no,
yet.
yes, it is.
Oh, yes.
But Trevin's going for it. And Michael calls. Yeah, he should just call and let Trevin bluff. Of course, it's easy for me to say that because I know the hole cards.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, this could be it, folks.
In what sense?
Well, I just heard him say, I thought I heard
Right. It was
Tiller
all in
say,
and the hand was
yes,
over.
of course, yeah.
Okay, I thought you might know something I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, no, I just, I know everything. I'm a savant, I really am.
So the 6-6 versus Queen Jack was our opportunity for some fireworks, and we missed out. So let's see. They're both pretty cautious, and it might take the blinds going up to really force them. This hand has potential.
All in and a call.
I like it. It's pretty much a coin flip. Trevin's going to need an ace or a 7 to pull in front. No help.
Nope.
Trevin doubles through. Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's
Trevin's
it.
out.
That's it, folks.
I blew the climactic hand.
That's it.
Trevin had the A7 and Michael had the 3s. It's
Alex-
over. It's all over.
it's
Let me
over.
redo that. It's over.
It's over.
All right.
There you go. Alexia and Caden, Dad's coming home with 17,227 in second place. Congratulations to Trevin Hansen of West Palm Beach for second place. And the big winner of 27,866, Michael C., hometown of Queens, New York.
I told you from the beginning it was in the bag.
In the bag.
For Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. That's it. He said champions come from Queens, and he was not wrong this time.
Michael, thank you for fantastic inaugural effort.
Hey, the You Got Burned said, wow, Adam, way to pull the Marv there.
No comment.
Wow.
Okay, I'll redo that. Michael C. with the spectacular move.
Yeah. You like that?
Yes.
Again, thanks for checking in on our first ever live stream from right here at PBKC. Michael C. from Queens, New York, a regular player, took down the $100,000 weekend multi-flight, getting a hug now from our tournament coordinator, that is Jamie. Yeah, as Jamie still knows that we are adults only here, Jamie. You never know what you're going to hear on the live stream here on Twitch. And again, follow us, please, because that's how you're going to know when we go live.
Gotta do it all.
Thanks to Alexis. Said, great job, everyone. Can't wait to watch the next live table. We can't wait either. Alexia's congratulating her dad with a great second place finish. It's the first time I've seen Patty smile. That's what Skylar said about Pat Tiller, who is the great dealer for the tournament. And thanks for everybody who's checked in and watched our first live stream here at PBKC 1111 North Congress Avenue here in West Palm Beach. And we hope you can join us for all of our live streams. Probably going to do another one on Wednesday. So please follow us, and we will let you know next time we're going live here right from PBKC in our live streaming table. For my co-host, Adam Schoenfeld, I am Mike Jameson. And we are signing off for the night. I hope everybody had a great time. And congratulations again to Michael C. for his big win in our $100,000 guaranteed multi-weekend tournament. And he walks away with $27,866. Hope everybody has a great night, and we'll see you later.